I'm Hon Paul Matuiya, MCA Kitengela Ward. You are watching Nkaulele TV.
Well, welcome back, and this is part 2 of us hanging out here with Honorable Paul Matuiya. So we continue with our questions. You had talked, guys had asked about zoning. Well, we all know when most of the people that live around Kitengela right now moved to Kitengela, they came to buy property and put up something you want to look into, like a retirement home, a place where maybe you're running your business, your family is there, your kids go to school there, so it's something permanent. So most of these places, some are estates, and there are those that just own homes around or just neighboring some estates. So there's this thing we call zoning. Zoning is a way of, just removing your particular zone place to be different with a
regulating,
certain, making sure you control it. So there is rows, there is so much, but it is basically supposed to make you feel like you're safer, like you're seeing value for your money when you moved to Kitengela. So there are some areas that are zoning, and some areas are really getting into problems with the zoning, especially down there at the offices. To mention but a few, we have issues at Balozi Road, where their areas are zoned. Unapata an area is zoned, but someone comes and buys property like today, goes to the county office and comes with a document that says he can build a supermarket inside an estate. So basically that is from down there because you come with a paper and it's approved. But the people that had bought before you had maybe decided, no, this way is how we live, no fencing, this is the kind of fencing we want, there's no market here, so that is an issue with zoning. That is one. Two, there are those that are already zoning, but zimekwamia, the documents zimekwamia kwa county offices. The documents are not coming out here. They are wondering, why is it taking too long? It's a process that should be done, I think, for I'm seeing like Ideal Namilok. They've done it now for almost a year. And they have done everything, the processes are done, and every day they are told it's okay, it's casual, just one signature, one stamp, and then tomorrow. But it's not. So the people that are yet to zone are looking at these places that had already started saying they are zoning. They are not zoned. Any process here county that should have taken maybe 3 months at most, according to the lawyers and the people that are doing it. So people are wondering, what's with the zoning? Is it also something that now has to go with who can bring more money to the table, then the county will approve, or is it something that is being managed? What is happening?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. I will need to tell you one thing, that at any time any estate or any area wants to organize itself into maybe to zone it itself, do some regulations. Those regulations are supposed to be passed by the county assembly, because anything that is dealing with the public, so that we are so that everyone is agreeing to it, and so that we are not doing some punitive laws that will affect other people. All those laws are supposed to be approved in the county assembly. So for areas like Ideal Namilok, I have not seen anything at our county assembly that maybe they want to zone, they want to do these laws. Because as at now, there is something we call the county spatial plan. And I remember attending a meeting sponsored by UN Habitat for land chairs, land committee chairs. Only Lamu County had a spatial plan. Since I was elected, I have been asking about where is the Kajiado County Special Plan, and it is we are supposed to have a county special. Every county is supposed to have it. We are being told it is 97% done, but it has never been shared with the assembly. So that one I will pose it as a challenge to the executive, that they should provide this special plan, so that even for those people who want to invest in Kajiado are well advised, where they can do industries, where they can do estates, because that is what the special plan is supposed to be talking about. Right now what we have are only bylaws that are being generated by residents, and that's why I'm telling you, for it to become a law, it must come through the assembly. When the area is organized, they do their laws, they give it to the county assembly, we will share it with our legal team, and then we will make sure that these are good laws, then we will pass it. On Balozi Road, I'm not aware of any plan, any zoning plan that is in Balozi Road. I think I have encountered several other estates, like Namanga estate around EPZ. There was someone who was doing a flat there. I don't know how these people generate these documents. It is funny. There is also one investor who have done a factory just around Riverside Hotel. Residents shouted, they came to me, I also shouted, I engaged the right people, the county planner, but nothing was done. In future, I think what we will be doing as the lands committee, we will be approving some of these change of user, because some of them are being given just I don't know, or somewhere, but I don't know how it happens. Even to me, it is disturbing. You see a flat coming up at an estate like Utumishi, around the Utumishi Primary School. There is a flat there. It is bad. I don't know how long it takes. I'm not an expert in that. I don't know how long that one takes to approve. But I want to urge the executive to ensure that we get a way of providing these documents in a shorter way, because this is investments. People want to build hotels, want to build industries. So if you take that long, they will even decide to go to other counties. So when it comes to zoning, it is good for viewers to know that any laws that they want to make, they must come through the county assembly. Yes. Okay,
I had asked because Ideal Namelok is among the ones that I have noticed a lot have already zoned. We had already done the whole process of zoning. It was taken after, because it was done by a lawyer first, until the county government approved it, and it was now taken by, it's now a project by the county government. We were given the maps and everything that how it should be zoned. It was put in the gazette, like it was gazetted for like 3 months. So, but now after that, it is now just about kesho. So I don't know if you're the right person we're asking, or there's someone we should be asking, but I mean, people are wondering.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't know. I have not interacted with the laws that are there within right now that we are working with, but I don't remember any time the county assembly sat and approved some kind of laws that you can only build an industry at a certain place. You can build an estate at a certain place. Those are the things that we need to generate in future, and that is what the county special plan will actually come and address. So the earlier we'll have this county special plan, it will not be even, you must be looking for an MCA or a CC to be assisted. Some of these people will not be able to even reach both of us, the CC and the MCA. And so that one should be provided on time. And also for those already who have their laws, because you know, I don't know how many estates were able to approve their bylaws from the other regime, they need to make it public. They need to put write-ups everywhere so that people know. So that people know, even maybe at the entrance, the main feeder roads, watch our amount hizo vitu zionekane vizuri.
That it is a zoned
community area. Yes.
Okay. Oh well, so we've heard about zoning, and now we go to the issue about the county hospital, known as Kosaitoti. Well, there is a lot of issues. One, the road. Two, it's a county hospital, right? And people are wondering, as a county hospital, bado tuko in that era of documenting on paper, you know, like you have to have a file to be in that hospital, and whoever will be looking for the file, wacha niweke the way it was put. Ninaweza enda hapo nikiwa mgonjwa na collapse kwa sababu file yangu ionekani. Why can't it just be done digitally? I mean, it's a county hospital. Is it that you guys are not giving the correct machine equipment for documenting such, or what's happening? Two, the road to the hospital. There's a time kuna shimo sijui, they had put it in a very funny way. Kuna shimo inaweza ingia gari hata unapata tu magonjwa zaidi. So
I have not seen it.
All that they have complained about that. So maybe you tell us about the, you know, the hospital, because it's supposed to be a place where every mwananchi, any common mwananchi would go to, but you'd rather go to a private hospital than that. Yet we assume it has all the equipment and everything.
What I will say about the Kitengela sub-county hospital. First of all, that hospital is not located in Kitengela Ward. It is located in Olosir Ward, where the MCA is Hon Paul Matuiya. I will not tell you, it is not like I have never stepped into that hospital. I have been there, being the only hospital available in Kitengela.
Yes.
The hospital is not very bad. It is good to speak the truth. It is not very bad. It is actually one of the best hospitals we have in Kajiado County. It is clean. It has the best mortuary. We have the best doctors. I will not tell you. I have not interacted with how the operations happen, the filing we are talking about. But if there is such a case, then we need to really improve. That is a sub-county hospital. Kitengela is so much populated, so I can imagine if you will take 30 minutes looking for one file, how many people are you able to serve in a day?
Yes.
So basically that is something that really needs to be looked into.
Yes.
On the road issue,
Yes.
one thing I know about that road, it has been financed by the county government. I thank the Governor of Kajiado County. For the first time we have seen tarmacs being done by the county government of Kajiado. I think I have seen some amount of money that has been allocated to complete the section that, because it was supposed, the tarmac was supposed to serve residents who are going to the hospital. But I think it is a 1.2 kilometer by length, but we were able to do 1 kilometer. And I want to tell Wananchi that very soon in future it will be done to the hospital. Yes. So
that means Honorable Kaisha will be coming for you as well. We need to know what your plan is.
It is important.
You need to also come here and tell us what you're supposed to do, what you can do, and what you have done.
Okay.
Well, we move to security.
Yes.
Kitengela has been on the spotlight of late because of security issues. There's a lot of robberies, there's a lot of murder cases. It's becoming, scary and everything. But let's start from the ground where we talk about lighting peke yake. Some places, we can say there's street lighting, but it's either poorly done, either vitu zilibiwa, or it's the vikingis are not even stable anymore. So there's dark spots, a lot of dark spots. There's no mulika mwizi in some areas. Like security when you talk about security, especially at night, we're talking about lighting imeshinda county ya Kajiado, yani Kitengela Ward na ni town kubwa hivi, ama is it something that you guys are working on, especially just that the street lights, the mulika mwizis at very the places that are so crowded? What is the plan?
You had asked me about security.
Yes.
But I'm happy that you touch on lighting, because that is the only role that we'll have as a county government, because the other one is not devolved. It is a national government function. We have a challenge with the street lights. However, we have tried installing several mulika mwizis. Like there was an area around Kiangombe which was so much prone to insecurities. Around Narok House, we installed a very big high mast, which is operational at the moment. Around Tropicana Road, down at the river, after we did the bridge, we were also able to install mulika mwizi. I know we are not doing good, and our main challenge is some of these street lights which were installed were not really done by the county government. They were installed by NAMSIP. Others were installed by KPLC, so that the county government will manage in terms of paying bills. But I think there was no good agreement between the county government and the KPLC to ensure that some of these lights are operational. So going forward, I think there was an agreement that KPLC and Kajiado County government did. We might see these lights going on, but it is a challenge. I agree, it is a challenge. We are also thinking of maybe instead of doing one mulika mwizi, our budget these days we want to do around 10 street lights, which will be solar powered. So I know it's a challenge, but we will do our best. In terms of lighting, we have not paid bills, so that is why you see some lights are off. I want to challenge the executive to up their game and
pay some bills.
Yes.
So that we can have street lights.
Yes, yes.
Okay, wow. Oh, all right. There's the train station, the train house where we all we visited at some point.
Yes.
The train is supposed to be operating there from around 6 or 2 a.m. Meaning it's still dark. Is there anything the county is going to do about the lighting at that particular place, and also just where people wait as they wait for the train, or you light and then what? Because at the moment, say it's you've gone there by 6 a.m. Where will you be waiting? 1, 2. It's dark, and I mean dark. You can check on my YouTube
I remember,
channel.
I saw it.
Yes, I've done, and I could not see anything. I had to, I'm trying to use my phone. I'm trying to use it for lighting. Is there anything you guys are promising, at least the residents, there's something you guys are also doing about that particular place?
I will tell you, Nasha, we normally operate with budgets.
Okay.
And having the train operating in Kitengela was an ambush. We didn't expect it. At least we would have prepared for it. But you remember when we were doing the new bus park, I am the one who asked the PS for it. When we were actually launching the new bus park, I told him we will want to see a train station in Kitengela, and he said we are actually going to provide one very soon. On the issue of the waiting day, I think that one will be for Kenya Railways.
Okay.
It will not be our function. Because they have money for it.
Yeah.
They are the ones who are supposed to do something modern like what we see in Athi River, Syokimau, and in the Maradaima. Yes, Kitengela also. We are also citizens. We are citizens of this country, and we deserve such kind of services.
Yeah, we do.
Apparently, on lighting, during the launching of that tarmac, street lights were supposed to be done. I don't know why they were not installed.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I will need to inquire why, because that road has really taken long. So maybe the contractor is still on his way to install the street lights. He was supposed to install the street lighting, yes, for the entire road.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, so well, let's wait and see what will happen here on. About as we talk about roads.
Yes.
Kitengela roads are a bit congested. It's not congestion because maybe there are no feeder roads or anything. It's congestion because also we have the problem of hawkers, and people have raised the issue of hawkers being on the road from anytime from 5 p.m.
Yes.
to maybe late till curfew, or on Sundays they are there running the whole day. So you find that half of the road is covered by hawkers. Kuna gunia, their shoes, their what, their clothes, their nini. Is there a way that you guys can clear that up to a place where we can just have a market generally for even the hawkers? Ama tujipange tu tukiendelea ku complain about the situation as it is and congestion.
Okay. I understand and I agree with you that there's a lot of congestion and being actually occasioned by the hawkers operating at the road. I think as soon as the Kitengela market is done, that part of hawkers will be a forgotten story.
Okay.
Because we are intending to move the entire marketers inside the market. I know the market that we have built right now is not enough for all the people who are doing those businesses, but we have enough space to actually allocate to those hawkers so that they operate there. So the sooner we will be done with the market, which I'm hopeful that by August the market will be operational, we will decongest. Another thing is the market day. Surely it is only Kitengela that operates the market the day that they're supposed to be in charge. As the area MCA, I think once we move to the new market, we will have to change that date to either a Saturday or a Tuesday, but we will have to do public participation so that we agree with the marketers. But Sunday is not actually a market day. For me, I will not agree with it, and we are supposed to move that day to another day. So basically, on hawkers, the reason why they are there right now, we are building a market, and with the corona issue, you understand, some people are taking advantage of it, and they're telling us we are unemployed, please allow us operate from 5 at this place, and we are just becoming human. But we have enough enforcement. At that time, when we decide that we don't want to see hawkers there, I want to promise you they will not be there. Okay. Yes.
So we are hopeful at least, but we're not saying that people don't have enough space.
Yes.
We're just saying it will accommodate everyone, so that if I'm a hawker,
yes,
I won't feel left out once the market is done, because maybe it will be limited space.
we have a registered we have people who are registered as a market.
Okay.
Of course, those people will get the first priority.
All right.
And then now the hawkers. So most of them are not registered.
Yeah.
But maybe in future we will be doing another market to accommodate all those people.
Okay.
Yes.
So what will happen down there is once you close the current market, you move everyone up here.
Yes, that is Kitengela Stadium.
Mm.
We actually engaged our footballers and they agreed to give their mamas some space.
Okay.
Because we had nowhere else to relocate the market.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, so you've just taken me to where I wanted us to go.
Okay.
We want to go to sports and youth, because seeing that you are a young honorable here, you might tell us more about what you have done for the young people here in Kitengela. So we'll start with sports. Apparently, this is from a group in Kitengela. It's called Kitengela Raptors. It's a basketball team that plays, it participates in the Nairobi Basketball League. So it's a big team. And they are saying they had asked you about a court and maybe their jerseys, and you had promised them during your campaign that you will provide this. So they actually said, mwambie hatujasahau.
I think that is not me.
Mm-hmm.
Because one thing you'll need to know, I have no stadium in my ward.
Okay.
And anything that I promised during the election, I offered then. Because I was promising the next day I will deliver.
Okay.
I have never interacted with any basketballers, and I don't even know any basketballers in Kitengela. I only know about volleyball, people who run, and people who, so many leagues, people who play football.
Right.
I love football myself.
Okay.
So basically on the, I don't know, Raptors group or something,
Raptors, yeah.
please tell them to visit my office. I don't remember promising basketball people jerseys and something.
Yes.
Those that I have promised, I have delivered. It is
you're saying the ones that you promised you delivered, and you've mentioned volleyball and football. So
yes.
Maybe you can tell us which volleyball team or which football team you've delivered to.
If you go to Kitengela Stadium right now,
okay.
You'll find people who have jerseys written County Government of Kajiado. I offered them in my office.
Okay.
Most of the time when the league is going to start,
yeah.
I normally provide balls. Okay. The teams are so many in Kitengela. And so you're not able to provide to everyone.
Right.
And very soon I'll be sponsoring a league which will be dubbed Matuiya's Cup, which will be very competitive. Okay. And I'm looking at how not only to engage footballers to come and run and get tired and you give them 10,000, but to see how at least maybe the best footballer we will see him playing in Kenyan clubs or even out of this country.
Yes.
That is the kind of a cup that I'm looking at, the kind of tournament that I'm looking forward to actually accommodate.
Okay.
On issues of the youth, I have engaged youth severally, not only on football.
Just before we go to the youth,
yes.
I want to just take you back to where you said about football and the tournament and the league that you will be doing for Kitengela residents.
Yes.
But don't you think that we all hear about football all the time? Football. Don't you guys realize that we have like more to give? We have hockey team, maybe we have people who can run here. We have other sports. What is the county government doing for the youth, especially just sports and not football related? Because so far the people that I've sat with are talking about football. Everyone, I'm a football fan. So what happens to me? Maybe I'm a table tennis player. What happens to me?
I don't sit in the youth committee and youth and sports committee.
Yes.
So I will not have so much information about it. But I think it is a challenge. We have not done so much on sport.
Yes. As a county.
Basically having issues to do with corona. Some of the infrastructure is on course, like the Ngong Stadium is being built. At some point Kitengela was also being built. Some part of it is now a market. Kajiado Stadium is also being built. I think once we have this infrastructure, we will be able to accommodate all the kind of games that are required. But we are talking about football because it is something that is being done by so many people. Almost everyone is a footballer. Almost everyone started with football before they went to volleyball, basketball, and the rest, those other games. So I will agree with you that as a county government, we have not done so much on football. of which we really need to allocate a lot of money to sports, so that we can see how to improve and engage our youths, so that they don't engage themselves on illegal things.
Because anyways, if you don't have something that you're giving them also, that's it for Kitengela or even Kajiado youths. And, so tell us about what you've done now for the youth, not the footballers, not just basically the youth. Now that you're young, you're sitting somewhere in a big position, what are you doing with your position for them?
I will tell you, Nasha, one thing. As a youth leader, I don't only lead only the youth. I also lead old people, women, and the rest of the groups. But I have assisted them, those who have actually engaged me on severally on issues to do with empowerment. First of all, the county government was able to really assist. We had a program for TVET students. After Form 4, those people who are maybe who didn't do very well in high school and will still want to go ahead with their education, we have provided the TVET scholarship, whereby we are actually providing these courses in our technical institutes, e.g. carpentry, wiring, plumbing, and basically that is where the country is moving actually. Instead of these white collar jobs, I think we better train our youth to have those general skills, instead of actually taking everyone to campus, and then you'll find that your car will want to be looked at by the mechanic, and then we don't have people who are doing it. So basically, the county government was able to come up with a TVET scholarship. It has really assisted us, and a number of youth have been trained. Some of them are actually employed. You'll find someone, this course is supposed to take 6 months, but after 3 months, most of them even get employment and they will not continue with the school. So it is actually something that I will say has really come up and actually assisted in our youth. In terms of employment, basically, main of my employment was basically the youth. A few people that I've been able to employ, 90% I will tell you are the youth. Even you go to my office, I have employed youth, basically the youth. So I will also count that one as something that I've done for the youth. We have also been able to give them, at the county government, there was a fund that was created to be able to assist youth and women. Several groups have benefited from the youth funds, several women groups, and I will also count that one as something that has really done massive things for the youth. Basically, those are the issues. A few of them that I've engaged one-on-one, a few of them that I've bought car wash machines. Yes, that is what I've done for the youth.
You as a person, or you as your office, the machines and everything?
Basically, I will tell you, our budget only does development, so that is my salary. At some point here.
So we've heard you talk about technical institutes. Here in Kitengela, do we have a place where people can go for courses?
Yes. If you know very well the boundaries of Kitengela Ward, we have a Kajiado Technical Institute in somewhere around in Kajiado Ward, that center. We have a technical institute, fully furnished. So those people who want to do those courses can actually go there. Yes.
Oh wow. Well, we've had our moment here with Mheshimiwa, and I hope he has tackled all your issues. We've heard about infrastructure, we've heard about education, health, and employment. Now it's up to you to know whether he's performed or not. Well, it is up to you to make sure to know whether you want him to retain the seat or not. For those that have posed their questions, I hope that I've done justice and he has also answered according to what you wanted to hear. And I hope that next time, if he will be still sitting, labda ni yeye bado atakuwa anatuambia. But before we wind up, maybe he wants to say something to you people as his constituents.
Thank you very much, Nasha, for this interview. What I want to tell the viewers is as your area MCA, we still have almost a year to go. I want to tell Kitengela residents is as your area MCA, the little manifesto that I shared to you and you were able to vote for me, I'm still working on my manifesto, and I want to promise you that when times allows, I'll be able to achieve the little that I had promised you. I want you to focus on the issue of municipality. Soon it will be coming to public participation, and I'm urging all the residents of Kitengela to give me their support to come and approve that document so that we are able to get the Kitengela municipality and get some of this infrastructure done. On the other issues that we promised you, roads, I want to tell you resources are never enough, but we will try and improve mainly the bad ones. So what I want to tell you is continue trusting in me, continue trusting in my leadership, and I know we are going to achieve so much. The issue of the new upcoming primary school, you understand that is a major project. I want you people to understand that that project has been done from scratch, though it is not our function, but we have actually bought land and provided a school, which was a very big challenge for the residents of Kiangombe. I want to tell you and promise you that by July that school will be operational. So thank you very much. I don't have much. I wish you well.
One more question. You just said about what you've done, and what is Matuiya going to do in the upcoming elections? Still the same seat, or are you going somewhere else? What's your plan there? You've not told your people how to.
Oh, sure. Election is next year, and personally, as the MCA, I'm actually happy, and I'm comfortable serving you next time as the MCA. Even after BBI, I know BBI is coming, and maybe we'll have more constituencies, more wards. I'm still interested in serving you as the MCA. So keep watching me as your MCA. Me, I love this seat because it gives me a moment to interact with the Wananchi. So I'm still the MCA, and I will still be the MCA.
Oh, well, he's confident enough to say he will still be the MCA. So
of course, with their vote. That's what I said.
With your vote, he will be hoping and praying that you guys do him that justice, at least Arudi, and finish whatever it is that he still is working on. So far, viewers, thank you so much. We appreciate for you hanging out there with us. I hope I've done justice to your questions. In case I have not asked whatever you might have posed, kindly comment down there, and Mheshimiwa will be able to respond. And also, whatever else you might want us to tackle here in Kitengela, kindly also let us know. Thank you so much. We appreciate this moment. And do not forget, do not be quiet out there and complain that he or another leader is not doing something. If you have a problem with your leader, post it out somewhere. You have a lot of forums. We have WhatsApp group. We have Kajiado County groups. We have so much places where you can air your issues. You can also come to our page, do a comment, and we will make sure it reaches the authority that is supposed to. So do not just be quiet there and then comment and say I will not vote or he has not done. Remember, siasa mbaya, maisha mbaya. Up to you. Till next time, this is Nasha, and thank you so much.